I extend our greetings from Hekima University College as we come to the end of the year 2025, and I take this opportunity to wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year 2026. As we look back, what can we say of the year 2025? They often say that growth often seems invisible until it becomes undeniable. That's certainly the story of Hekima. But even before I speak of our growth, let me begin with the ground of all growth, God. We give thanks to God who has journeyed with us in these last years, in the last 42 years, giving thanks to God to all our predecessors, all who have been part of the journey of Hekima, and we give thanks to all our provincials. Let me begin first with the very Reverend Father Jose Minaku, the President of the Jesuit Conference for Africa and Madagascar, and the Chair of the Board of Trustees, for his trust and for his guidance. And in doing so, I extend all our gratitude to all the members of the Board of Trustees, all our Jesuit provincials. In a similar vein, I thank our council members, chaired by the Mrs. Muhoro, Margaret Muhoro, who has been really able to offer oversight in several matters of the college and guidance on governance, and together with all the other council members. My heart is full of gratitude. I will be remiss if I don't thank the faculty, thank our students, thank all our staff, all who make this life at Hekima possible. Merry Christmas to you all. And this work would not have been possible without the generosity of so many people, some who have given very little of what they have and others have given in big ways. Know that your support, your generosity is deeply appreciated. So we begin with those words of gratitude, and as they say, gratitude is the memory of the heart. In the French beautiful expression, la gratitude est la mémoire du cœur. In doing this gratitude, now we go to how we review how this year has been. A year of extraordinary growth, a year of great change. I begin with the very reason why we exist here, the academic life. Hekima University College continues to form men and women in the Jesuit tradition of rigor, of competence, of character, and conscience formation. And this year, one of the undeniable growth that has certainly been sown in an invisible way, but now that cannot be denied, is the joy of seeing 4 new academic programs that have been accredited, approved by the Commission for University of Education in Kenya. And these programs are the Master of Theology with specializations. That means in Scripture, in Systematic Theology, in Moral Theology, and Pastoral Theology. And with that, we also offer its ecclesiastical equivalent, the STL. That's a wonderful opportunity to mention that. And then in addition to this, we have a second program, and this is a Bachelor of Arts in Migration, Security, and Diplomacy, looking at the world in which we live today. And that's a program certainly that responds and aligns with our apostolic preferences as members of the Society of Jesus. Thirdly, we have the Bachelor of Science in Business Innovation and Social Entrepreneurship, a program we run together with the province of Eastern Africa. We may have all the wonderful talks, but if we don't have innovative ideas and see how these can have social impact, something will be missing. And then we have a Master of Arts in Spirituality, core to who we are. Something that joins certainly our first apostolic preference, showing the way to God. These 4 programs have been approved by the Commission for University Education. It's a milestone in the life of in the history of Hekima. This has never happened before. These 4 programs join the other 2 that we have had, and the Bachelor of Arts in Theology and its equivalent, the Baccalaureate in Theology. And then we have had another good program, the Master of Arts in Peace Studies and International Relations. So in total, as we close the year 2025, Hekima is now holding 6 programs. Think of it. In 42 years, this year we have made a huge jump. And I mean that not in any sense way of being proud. We are building on what our predecessors have left us. I'm reminded of my beautiful encounter with the very Reverend Father Eugene Gusikinde when we met in Kinshasa last year. He told me, Father Marcel, when we are looking for the name of Hekima, the official name of Hekima, when the Ministry of Education wanted to have official names of academic institutions, we had a debate, and some of my colleagues wanted Hekima to be called Hekima Jesuit School of Theology. I gave a standing and debate, wonderful argument that if we call it Hekima Jesuit School of Theology, we narrow ourselves, we narrow our focus. And so I put on a motion that it should be called Hekima College, which has left room for growth. So even in mentioning this growth, I want to thank Father Gusikinde. I hope he will see this video. And then now we have 6 programs. Come next year, I can't imagine what this will be. And then we are undertaking another huge project of putting 5 out of 6 of our programs online, so that any student from anywhere, from any geographical area of the world, can participate or attend classes at Hekima from the comfort of their places. But also we can be able to offer education to the marginalized places, our first priority. So the online distance e-learning, which we have launched, and we are now taking steps. We are looking forward to having it accredited by March 2026. That will extend our reach, our student enrollment, and then we move from being just a small college to offering education in the quality and the majesty of the Society of Jesus. That is the growth that has first of all been sown in an invisible way, but which no one can deny. Please join me, thank God for this, because these are milestones. These are things we cannot take for granted. And there are many hands that have come to making this possible. It has not been my work alone. It has been a teamwork. Obviously, teams need a leader. And this humble service, we carry it with joy and also with boldness and vision. Keep me in your prayers. At Hekima, we have not only experienced this growth, we have also invited some eminent professors. We had the honor to welcome the Reverend Professor Uri Rode, who just finished as Dean of the Institute of Canon Law at the Pontifical Gregorian University, and he has enriched our community, our academic community. We invited the Very Reverend Professor Dieudonné Biribindi, the Dean of the Faculty of Philosophy in Kimwenza, Kinshasa. And he gave wonderful courses. He holds 2 good degrees, and one of them is in theology. And he offered a wonderful course in sacramental theology and several other seminars and electives, especially in dramatic theology and the theology of Jürgen Moltmann. We were honored to have Professor Biribindi with us. We have also been fortunate to welcome Dr. Agbo Chikere, who joined our faculty to teach in our moral theology department. And then we also had the honor to welcome Reverend Dr. Matthew Bomke, who joins our scripture department. Moment of growth. And then, of course, we can also now speak of, besides academics, we have had some infrastructural development. We were all blessed and overjoyed that we had the acquisition of Mill Hill Residence, not far from us, now officially called Fadhili Center. This is certainly a space that offers opportunity for growth, to reimagine space at Hekima. And now we rejoice in the fact that the place is now working and is going to be the venue for our ODER Center, the online distance e-learning. That's where it is going to be housed. In terms of growth, we also we have been able to revamp our spaces, and we are even thinking of acquiring some other place as God will help us. It's not only about infrastructural development, but also we had the opportunity to look at the spiritual and enhance the spiritual dimension of the lives of our students. So we added 2 new chapels. Chapel at Arupe Amani, a beautiful space, and a chapel at Fadhili Center, a beautiful solace place of prayer. Thanks to the generosity of our donors. I will invite you that when you come to Hekima, don't miss the chance, the opportunity to pray in those places, the beautiful chapels that we have. We also now rejoice that all our spaces, all our grounds at Hekima, they are paved, newly paved. But also all our grounds are green, and we have planted many trees so that we keep safeguarding our environment. I'm happy to note that our 2 campuses are actually running entirely on solar energy. That's a way of fulfilling Laudato Si. That's a way of minimizing cost. Most of our students have not seen power cuts or power outage for the last 3 years. That is certainly something to celebrate. And of course, let's face it, we have not run our generator for the last 3 years. And so we are not polluting. That's something to celebrate, and I think I will invite you to join us as we continue to build even and go further. In terms of governance, we have had quite several meetings. So the Board of Trustees meeting here, we have had the opportunity to have the council meetings, the university council meeting, the academic board meeting, the management board meeting, faculty meetings. These are places where we are able to think together, to have a vision together, so that it is not only a work of the principal. It's a common venture where we journey together. We had a new institution that was born in 2023, and this is the Center for Interfaith Studies in Africa. And we have seen how this center is growing. We have had extensive activities, and one of the remarkable activities of this year is the conference led by the very Reverend Professor Francis Clooney, who came from Harvard University. We are grateful to Dr. Norbert Bitwang, who has led this initiative with a lot of expertise. We also had a wonderful conference of the CTI, the Collaborative Theology Initiative, that brings together all the 7 Catholic Jesuit theologians of the world, and we had a meeting in Boston. And then we rejoice in the many keynote addresses by our faculty at Marquette University, at Fairfield University, in Rome, just to mention a few. Collaboration. We will always remain grateful for the wonderful collaboration with the Hilton Foundation for the formation of sisters across the continent. And this year, we registered more than 250 sisters who are studying theology with us. We had the opportunity to celebrate the ordinations of our brothers from different congregations, Jesuits, and many others who joined us, the Carmelites, and you name it. We also bid farewell to the very Reverend Dr. Janik Enyege, who got appointed by the Superior General of the Society of Jesus. He became provincial of the Western Africa province. We wish him well. May he excel and also serve with great humility. And may God continue to bless all our students. We have expanded our chapel. It's looking beautiful, and we have even put a sign that marks it. It is Hekima Chapel. Our students have had the opportunity to have some of the events that bring them together. Sports facilities, sports recreation facilities, where they go play together, and we have given awards to those who won some of the games, some of the best games. I will congratulate the first years because most of the games, they won them. But also I will encourage others to keep doing better. And we certainly gave awards to some of the best students who performed well. This year, 2025, Hekima University College awarded the first council prize, which was awarded to Deacon Gregoire Kabore, the first to earn that award. We hope this will continue, since the council will equally continue now and in the future. So congratulations to Deacon Gregoire and others who also got the Buchner Awards. The students also had the opportunity to lead the liturgies, and this is wonderful, and especially the liturgy during the Congress on Catholic Education. And of course, our beautifully sung liturgies here at Hekima. I will be remiss if I don't mention the international conferences that we have had here at Hekima. And there are many. The list is endless. We had a wonderful conference led by Reverend Dr. David Neuhaus. We refuse to pass you by, where he inaugurated our new academic year. And his speech, that wonderful conference he gave, is being published in our Hekima Review. I will speak shortly about it. And then we have had several other conferences. We had a wonderful conference of women and synodality, and we also launched a new book in that field, so African Women and Synodality. It brought more than 50 women who came here, women theologians and leaders, and I congratulate Steve Iowa, Jacinta Opondo, Gladys Ndege, and Mary Wambua, who edited this book. And for the second conference, we also expect another book that is coming up. Another conference we have had produced another book as well, and this is Living Together Differently in 2 volumes. And most of our faculty members have chapters in this. So if you doubt we certainly are busy teaching, but we also publish. I also had the opportunity to have the French version of my first book. I also have another book, but this is Ressuscité de mes cendres, la théologie comme autobiographie dans le Rwanda post-génocide. Un livre qui va te toucher. It's a book which will touch your heart. Our Hekima Review continues, and this year, 2025, we have produced 2 issues, 2 volumes. I congratulate Dr. Stephen Iowa, who is the director of the review. And a new one is actually, a new volume is coming in a few days. So we congratulate them. These are mentioned so that you join us as we conclude the year, as we celebrate Christmas, to see what Hekima has achieved together. And join me with our students, with all who have contributed, for all those who have cleaned the place, for all those who have worked behind the scenes, for all those who have taken photographs, for all who have taken videos, for all those who have accompanied us in these meetings. Yes, indeed, as they say, growth is often invisible until it becomes undeniable. The year 2025 was the year of hope, the year of extraordinary growth. Join me, thank God for this. Join me, thank the team who have made this possible. I will not mention names, but all of them, they are in our hearts, and we would like to continue celebrating them. As we move to the future, the year 2026 is now upon us, and there is a lot in store, but the future is in the hands of God. we dispose ourselves to continuing to doing His will. We look forward to the accreditation of our Odell. We already managed to secure some funding for it. And we look forward to another vigorous academic semester where we continue to form minds and touch hearts and look to the future. We look forward to several other conferences and the publications of other books in store. In short, ours has been a story where we have touched God's grace. Join us. Spread this short video as a sign of gratitude for what God is doing through us and often inspired us. God bless you. A Merry Christmas. May Christ who is born in us continue to give us the passion to serve Him without reserve. The passion, like St. Paul, to continue laboring in the vineyard as simple servants in the vineyard. The passion for God, for whom we serve without waiting for anything in return. Merry Christmas to you all. May Christ who is born be born in our hearts, and Happy New Year 2026. Asanteni sana, as we say here in Kenya. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. Murakoze cyane. Vielen Dank. Grazie mille. Merci.